it's your boy here, man, KB, and I'm back again live with some fire gameplay. And today, I'm bringing y'all some exclusive pre-test, early access, first impression gameplay of this game. The NDA has been lifted. This game called Supervive. Supervive it's in pre-test, pre-alpha. The NDA has been released, so I can talk about it. I can release gameplay of the game. This game is a battle royale, isometric view, over the top, MOBA like game, but it's not a MOBA, it's a battle royale. There's 14 playable characters at this moment during the playtest. There's Bishop, Abrel, Felix, Ghost, Jewel, and Myth. These are the playable characters that I can think of over the top of my head right now. You get me? And on the map, there's a maximum player count limit. There's 40 players, duels and squads that can be on the battlefield at the same time. You get me? So yeah, and there's a in-game voice comm system. It's the first time I ever heard of it. League hasn't implemented a in-game voice comm, so this is the first first MOBA like battle royale like game that has a voice comm, and the community is pretty cool, man. There's pretty like-minded individuals that actually are not awkward on the voice comm. You get me? Yeah, and the type of characters that you're playing, some game has, like Overwatch has those character name as heroes. Other games have them named as champions. Yeah, like League, but in this game, these characters are named hunters. We don't know why they're called hunters. We don't know why they're in this world doing what they're doing as hunters. Maybe they're like environmentalists that's trying to stop like the world from like collapsing, you know, on some tree huggers type beat. You get me? Anyways, there's 3 classes: fighters, protectors, and controllers. You get me? A fighter is basically a person that goes in and does damage. They usually have like an escape ability. You get me? Like Jewel right now that I'm this is the character Jewel I'm playing right now. She's basically like an assassin. She goes in, apply her stack of electricity, and she can discharge it by using her agility ability, her escape ability on that target, and it does a big AoE damage to them. And that's basically her combo. Her combo is to get in, apply her stack of her electricity, and dash in to detonate it. You get me? Yeah, and there's another support. There's a support unit. They're called protectors in this game, and her ability, passive ability, lets her revive a unit that's fallen and carry them to safety. Yeah, and there's another controller ability unit that her ultimate is letting her freeze the entire battlefield and into a cold ice tundra, kind of like Elsa. You get me? And it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty swell. It's a pretty cool mechanic. You get me? And when you land from the jump ship, the drop ship, when you hot drop, you get to this is the mechanic of the game. You need to fight mobs, minions, creatures in the game to gain level, and you need those levels to unlock your abilities, basically. Yeah, kind of like a MOBA, kind of like Dota 2, kind of like League. Yeah, and I kind of like it, man. I kind of like dropping down and farming creeps for level 6, which is your ultimate ability, your big move. Yeah, and Jewel big move is like she jumps into the air and she needs to pick a target location to land, and she discharges onto that location. And if you pick a low health unit, you can decimate them on God. You get me? And it's pretty cool, man. I'm currently playing it, and some people don't know, like, you need to farm creeps to get levels. They're just constantly fighting and killing themselves, but it is what it is. That's why voice comm is in the game. There's voice comms and everything, so you can be social instead of being a social awkward individual. Anyways, there's another mechanics called map event. Like for an example, this map event right now is unlimited glider fuel, because when you're gliding over the chasms, you run out of fuel. So this game, we have unlimited glider fuel. You get me? Capiche? Cool. And there's mechanics like that in the game. Next game is for an example, if you go to the next game, is gonna be Final Destination, which lets you see the end circle and ring and storm. And yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I really, that's really genius. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the insta kill spike mechanic. That shit is it's too toxic, man. It's too toxic for the game. Like for an example, let's just say you're trying to like escape a combat, and you want to like glide over the chasm, just like dodge these infidels from attack killing you, and you trying to survive. You get me? You're gonna and while you're doing all that nonsense, they're chasing you down, throwing projectiles, throwing basic attack, throwing shooting you down, and one hit will automatically spike you down when you're gliding over the chasm. Will automatically spike you down over the chasm. Death. There's no outplay potential. There's no reposition potential there, unless you have your escape ability that's usually on a cooldown because you're running away, or you're just gonna have to just die die and reset and go to the next match, to the next game. You get me? I just wish that they changed that. They need to make it a 95% slow, and I think that would be healthy for the game. That would be really healthy. Yeah, basically that's just my hot take on the subject. Yeah. They need to add more item abilities too. There's usually there's 4, I think. Yeah, there's 4, and mana isn't a problem. Running out of mana isn't a problem in this game. It's a playtest. They haven't probably gotten to the mana, you running out of mana, but I playing the game, I haven't ran out of mana once throughout my whole entire playtime. They need to fix that. They need to make it more balanced, because I haven't run out of mana at all. You just spam an ability and you don't run out of mana. There's other items in the game, like energy drinks that restore mana, and to get that you gotta kill a mobs or go to the secret shop. There's also campfire. You need to activate a campfire so you can craft food, and also upgrade your items at the campfire. And you can also recall to the campfire when you're away from your team or need to upgrade items. You get me? Yeah. The game is cool, man. I ain't gonna lie. The game is cool. It's fun. It's engaging. They just need to fix these issues that's wrong with the game. This is that they got a secret shop that lets you go to them, purchase items like a backpack, like armor, and you get currency from farming minions, the same as getting XP. You get me? And you use that currency to purchase items, upgrade your backpack limitation, upgrade your boots and armor in the game. And it's a cool mechanic. It's a cool mechanic. It's cool. It's nice. It's fun, and it's swell. There's bushes that you can go in and hide if you don't want to fight. There's foliage on the map. There's a day and night cycle that lets you day and night cycle that the monsters are more stronger during the night, and they drop more loot and they drop more experience, but they're really tough to fight. During the day, all of those creatures get respawned and you have to do it all over again. You get me? There's a giant train running around the map. What else? There's a respawn beacon that you gotta go to respawn your creatures. I mean your allies. I said creatures. Respawn beacon that lets you res your friends basically. And there's a vote in the game that has rare loot, rare active abilities, and yeah, you got to do a little cool mini game to activate the vote to unlock. And I like that. It's engaging. While you're doing that, your allies are gonna have to like protect you from loot, so you can hack into the vault while you're doing that. That's cool. That's good. It's good in game design. It's good in engagement. You get me? Yeah, yeah. The game is Supervive. They just released the name of the game. It was called Loki for a while now, for like a couple months now, and they let me into the early access, man, and I'm grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the video. My links are in the description, and fuck with me. KB out.